The finale to a roller coaster is arguably one of the most important parts of the whole ride experience, as it can make or break your memory of a ride. If done well, a good finale can make you want to go around again without giving it much for second thought. However, if done wrong, the coaster could leave a sour taste in your mouth, even if the start of the ride was a lot of fun. So today I'm going to be looking at the best and worst UK coaster finales. So let's start with one of the shortest finales on this list, but nevertheless one of the best ones, with the airtime hill into the brake run on Stealth. Instead of this launch coaster ending with a straight section like Top Thrill 2 at Cedar Point, Stealth throws you into a floaty airtime hill before you fly into the restraint as the magnetic brakes kick in. Although some people may find it slightly uncomfortable, I love how Stealth ends its layout with a bang. A coaster which unfortunately doesn't end the ride experience with a bang is the Wave at Drayton Manor. After completing the final 2 inversions, the Wave slowly and slightly awkwardly meanders its way back to the station. It's like when you hit autocomplete after you get bored playing Planet Coaster. And to make matters worse, the train brakes very quickly, jolting riders to a stop. Although the lap bars help to mitigate the discomfort from this stop, it's still an uncomfortable way of ending an otherwise smooth experience. But there's a wave of other coasters in the UK which suffer from this issue, one of them being Spinball Whizzer at Alton Towers, which also brings riders to an abrupt stop. And in addition, the system which locks the car straight again can be a little jolty. Be sure to subscribe for more best and worst content like this, but a spinning coaster with a brilliant finale is Storm Chaser at Paultons Park, which finishes its layout with a fun array of S-bends and forceful turns. This in combination with the spinning trains makes this ending fairly disorientating as you completely lose your sense of direction. For a ride which 4-year-olds can go on, providing they're 1 meter tall, this is a surprisingly intense way of finishing the ride experience. Coming to think of it, a video on surprisingly intense moments would be amazing. Oh wait. And the brake run itself is much smoother than the one on Spinball. Worst, saw the ride. Well, the ending to this ride is pretty sore to say the least. The mid-course brake run before the final inversion just doesn't slow the train down, resulting in it going through the final rattly inversion very quickly. I mean, objectively, this ending is great, if you want a headache. Why don't we take a trip next door to Colossus, which has one of the best and funniest endings to any UK coaster. Just as riders think that the ride has ended, while Colossus slowly coasts above the pathway below, it whips out yet another heartline roll. And on top of the fact this inversion is fairly snappy, you feel like you're getting really close to the ground. Best, the Big Dip and Helix on Cobra or Raven. This awesome Gerstlauer bobsled coaster finishes its layout with a surprisingly large dip into a shed, which offers a good near-miss effect, followed by a scenic Helix into the brake run. Above anything, I think this is a satisfying way to end the ride experience. Though before the finale of this video, let's do an honourable mentions list. Best, 13's launch on its brake run. Instead of the coaster just slowly going back into the station, it launches you down a straight section, which always puts a smile on my face. I mean, it's probably got a better launch than both of the ones on Icon. Ooh, shots fired. Worst, the final turn on Nemesis Reborn. As it's such a short moment, it doesn't really deserve a proper spot on the worst list, but this final turn into the brake run is just a little bit rattly. Best, Hyperia. I really love the final 2 airtime hills on Hyperia, especially the one that comes immediately after the trim brakes. However, those pesky trim brakes really do kill the mood, leading to the ending being less satisfying. Worst, the final turn into the brake run on the Swarm. Lots of people would say that this is a boring ending to the coaster, and that's why I've put it in this part of the video. But I personally find it a relaxing cooldown before heading back into the station. Okay, so the final coaster on my proper list is Nemesis Inferno with its Helix into the brake run. Some people may say that a Helix is a boring way of ending a ride experience, but in my opinion, Nemesis Inferno is a brilliant example of how to end with a forceful and memorable moment.
Wow.
Its upwards Helix really pushes you into your seat, and you do get fairly close to the landscaping as you enter the element. But what are your favourite and least favourite finales on UK coasters? Be sure to comment down below and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.